Okay, as you can see, I've spent a couple of hours rubbing this all down, going through the undercoat in a few places, just because the surface below wasn't as good as I thought it would be, and the primer really shows that up. I know it's the underneath, but it's like everything, you know what it's like. It's your car. You want it to be as close to perfect as it can be, with being reasonable. I mean, there's so many things that you could do, and you just spent hours and hours and hours. And I know these show cars are, in that sort of condition, but when you're just talking about your own vehicle that's going to get driven around on the roads, it really doesn't make a lot of sense doing that. So what I'm going to do now, just going to go over this and give it a coat of primer, just to cover all those spots that I've exposed, and then we'll be getting ourselves ready to put the gravitex on. So hopefully get all that done today if we can. Okay, I thought I'd just show you some of the stuff that I'm doing in a bit more detail rather than just the general sort of fly across the bodywork. So the whole underside of the chassis, or the whole underside of the body was media blasted. Used like aluminium medium to blast the underside. So I got all of the rust off, but on some of the chassis legs it actually left some pitting where there was some surface rust. So what I've done is I've gone over that with some stopper, and I'm just giving it a light rub back, just to sort of take the worst of those out. I'm not trying to get rid of them altogether, because they're part of the character of the car, but some of them look worse than others. So all I'm really doing is just literally a little bit of light sanding with some 120, and it's just enough. The 120 doesn't show up through the gravitex, so you don't have to worry too much about that. And you can see it just sort of takes the worst of it out. And then I'll just keep going on like that. Might do all of it, but I'll show you this a bit more as we get further on. Okay, so like I say, rubbed it all down. Let's now add another couple of coats of primer, and that's all over. It's gone on quite well. Again, always little areas you see and you think, oh, do I do something? I'm not sure. But overall, I think it's come out okay, and the stone chip's going to hide most of the stuff. So, like I say, pretty much okay. It's the first time I've used this U-Pole stuff, so interested to see what it comes out like. It's had some good reviews on YouTube. I've seen other people use it. Okay, so there's the gravitex stuff. I've put it in a pack. Got 6, I think. Hopefully, might use all. I'm not sure. Might only use 4. So we'll have to wait and see how well it covers. But brought the J-pole gun, U-pole gun as well. The Raptor gun they call it. So we'll see how it works. Okay, so it's going on reasonably well. It's probably a little bit coarser, like the orange peel effect is a bit coarser than I would have liked, but on the bits where it's really drying out, it's got a little bit better, to be honest. That bit was down here, was the first one. But that's been 2 bottles. It's quite a thin coat. I probably need another coat over the top, but I reckon get one more, do the front end, and then yeah, I've got another one to go over the whole thing again, so should be alright. Okay, so it's all on. I had a bit of an issue with it, trying to get it to lay as flat. I wanted the orange peel look, but I just didn't, I wasn't able to get the right sort of pressure. Yeah, I've only got a very small compressor. And it came out a little bit rough, but it's gone back flat, which is good. It's all done. It definitely makes a mess everywhere. I think you need to put as much protection down as you possibly can. But overall, it's, you know, it's on. It looks good. Gonna give it a coat of paint afterwards. So we're going black again. I was going to go body colour, but I think it's just a bit of a waste of money. So I'm just going to go black underneath. I think that shows all the pipe work and everything better anyway. So yeah, next job, get some paint on, and then we can start putting a few bits back together on the underneath. Be a fantastic milestone to achieve.